phenomenal song that we're bringing in here, guys. I mean, this is the Let's Get Comfortable Late Night Sessions. We have two phenomenal guests this evening, one of which graced our presence with that song. Connor, thank you very much for choosing that song.
Apropos.
It was very nice.
Welcome to the Late Night Sessions.
Yes, and we have Mr. Ben Weiss, otherwise known as Chice, in the house. I'm not responsible for anything that comes out of his mouth this evening, but I think it's going to be good.
Thanks for having me tonight, man.
You're going to need to speak up a little bit.
Thanks for having me tonight here,
Oh, there
Jim.
he is. So,
We're playing,
guys.
We're playing that song because it's very apropos tonight. We had a lot of luck.
What a night
Woo-hoo-hoo.
did we have? And first off, let me just say, you go into the night, Connor and I meet up at Felix's. We're like, how's this night going to go?
Where are we going?
What are we doing? We're going to a VF Dub in Arnold for a trivia night. And just pure mayhem ensues. Maybe not even mayhem. What would you call it? I don't know.
Well, you're forgetting about the Mac.
Oh, yeah. We stopped in at the
Yeah.
Mac, had a cocktail. We're 7. And
2 o'clock, 3 o'clock turns into 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. 7 o'clock rolls around.
yeah.
I get a call. You guys are at my place. I'm booking it over. And it's time to get down to Arnold.
Right.
Get out the city, get out the county, get into Jeffco. We're going to the VFW for trivia night.
Wait, hold up. I want to back it up here for a second. What did you guys think when I called you up and said, hey, what do you think about giving up a Saturday night to take your talents down to Jeffco for a trivia night at a VFW hall, keg beer, food, that's it? What went through your guys' minds?
Well, first of all, Ben, thank you for the question. To be honest with you, I was trying to find other things to do. I didn't want to do it. But I couldn't find anything else.
I had very mixed feelings. I wasn't sure. I heard your dad was sponsoring a table. It was at the VFW
Right.
for the vets.
So at least we knew Danny Boy was going to be there.
You
So
were-
that's a plus.
You were driving, which was a plus.
Also-
Free keg beer
Right.
was a plus.
3 pluses.
Plus your dad, Mr. Tailgater himself.
Who's always cooler than I am, so it's cool.
You
said
said
it.
he was making sandwiches.
Unbelievable sandwiches.
Another plus.
Yeah. Those were unreal sandwiches.
So here's what we did, listeners. We got picked up by Chice. We go down, probably only 20 minutes to get down to Arnold.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Not too bad.
Straight down 55. Pull up at the VFW. We roll in, get a couple drinks, realize, no, pitchers are the way to go.
Yes.
Find table 15.
Yes.
Get ready for trivia. 10 rounds, 10 questions a round.
Oh, yeah.
Steve shows up, buys 8 mulligans for $10.
And pretty much saves us for the night.
That guy Steve was on fire.
Yeah, he's sneaky smart.
All right. Listen, listeners. Here's what we did. 10 rounds of trivia. Here were the rounds. All right. Can we name all of them? Ready. Presidents.
TV sitcoms that was spelled wrong. They spelled it CIT coms.
TV kitcoms.
Yeah, kitcoms. Anyway.
We had national monuments,
National parks.
national parks. We had people dealing with space, like astronauts.
Astronauts. Yeah.
Astronauts
Yes,
was one
that's
of
what.
them.
You know those guys that go into space?
Which Steve killed, by the way. We
Nailed every one.
We got 10 out of 10 on that round.
Unbelievable. And the president's one too. You nailed Coolidge.
Calvin
of
Coolidge.
all presidents.
Yeah.
You nailed Coolidge.
I think the only 20th century president we got. It was all like right in a row. Steve, like when they were revealing the answers, Steve was going, "Oh, right in a row," because it goes Adams, Jefferson,
Yeah.
and like
rattling
another
them all.
Adams, on and on. Monroe, Van Buren.
Yes. Unbelievable. And then what?
Tyler?
Authors? Was there? I think authors.
There was
one?
authors.
of which we got maybe one.
Yeah.
Those guys
They
got
all
all
nailed
of
it.
them. We were
There
getting
was
8,
villains.
9, 10 out of villains. Which
Villains.
Chase,
Oh, yeah.
your biggest round.
That was where I came in.
Wow.
Chase, name your villains.
Jafar and Ed Rooney.
Ed Rooney.
Edward Rooney from
yeah.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Mr. Rooney.
So here's what we're getting to, listeners. We win on a tiebreaker.
Unbelievable win.
10 rounds.
That was predicted.
10 rounds, 10 questions, so 100 points total. We got
90.
90.
90.
That's incredible.
the other Table 21 got 90. But apparently, and I missed this, at the beginning of the game, you put down how many you think you're going to get.
Right. That's the tiebreaker.
Who put down 92? Your dad?
My dad. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Let's give it up for Mr. Weiss just writing.
Wow. Just awesome.
He was the gatekeeper all night. Had some tough decisions.
Well, it was bad too. I mean, we had 2 faults during the night. I mean, obviously there's some stuff that you're just not going to get, but there's two instances that really stood out.
2 just clear mishaps.
The first one was
Maureen overhears.
Maureen, my mom's friend,
Yeah.
who
Go ahead.
who overhears the answer being said. So she gives it to my dad, and my dad either doesn't believe her or grows a conscience overnight to where he doesn't write the answer down.
I think
What
that
do you
was.
think?
I think that was the authors round.
It was Shane.
Yeah.
No. It was Shane. It was the
Shane was the
Who the
answer.
fuck is Shane?
I don't fucking
Shane
know.
was the
Right.
answer.
Right. But Ben's right. His dad either was like, no, there's no way you know this, Maureen. Like, no, and pulled the like, we can't cheat like that. Yeah. Or
Which, if that happened, was totally under the radar because we
Yeah.
were eating
We were
cheese
oblivious
at
to
that
it.
point.
yeah, or he legit was like, you know what, we're gonna play this thing fair. It's for the vets.
That is not my dad. That is not my dad.
And so, long story short, he doesn't put Shane down. It ends up being Shane strike 1 on table 15.
What did we put down?
Something
I
else.
couldn't tell you.
So then that started off us and I think it was like table 21 or something. Yeah, it was table 21, and we were 1 point down. 1 point down.
2 points down for a while there.
Well, that goes to the other one then, where so after this happened, the whole table's giving him just shit. Like, why did you not write it down? And he couldn't come up with an answer. But then he got redemption on cities. Cities was another category.
Cities was a huge round.
Cities was a big
Was that
round.
the only time Steve fudged up the entire night? Because
Yeah.
But Steve
yeah.
also got a lot that round too.
right, I think the answer should have been Boston.
Boston.
Yeah.
And Steve's like, it's
Plymouth.
Got to be Plymouth.
Plymouth.
It's
Yeah.
Plymouth.
Well, we settled on Plymouth way too early, and it was the first question, so it's like next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we never came back, and it was like, wait, isn't that just Boston?
By the way, I respect the fuck out of that guy that was running that trivia night because he was no BS. He just flew through every question.
Multiple typos,
Yeah.
flew right past them.
People are like, was that did you mean population or like landmass size?
And by
As-
people, you mean our table.
yeah. And he's like, doesn't matter, just doesn't matter, you know. This guy just
Population, I
shuts
guess.
everyone down.
So I think we were going into round 6, and my dad pulls a little Nostradamus out his ass and goes, "How funny would it be if we get done and we win this thing because of the tiebreaker?" And those 2 questions made it happen.
Oh yeah.
So
No, well, to get to that point, we had crushed so many sandwiches
Oh my god.
and so much cheese.
so full.
I had a minimum of 5 of those sandwiches. And your dad whips up this tamponade olive spread
What was that?
that he picked up some olive, like, what do you call that? Like,
Green olives.
just olives. But he told me it wasn't just a regular jar of olives. It was like he went down to the hill and got like
Oh yeah.
some mixed olives like in a thing. Throws it in a fucking food processor with a jar of jardinera peppers and chops it all up. And that's how he made this unreal spread to go on top. Like, I was like spooning it onto salami. I was eating it with chips.
It
like,
sounds healthy.
You just spooned it straight into your mouth.
literally, it was just insane. Absolutely
You
insane.
were crushing.
So, props to also your parents for hooking us up with the food.
Yeah. It was a good spread.
Oh boy. So,
So it gets down to it. I mean, listeners, you've heard we win. And we win on a tiebreaker.
But
Come from behind.
we're down 2 points going into the last round. The last round is poopery.
Potpourri.
Potpourri.
Poopery.
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 Poopery. And poopery is a grab bag. Could be anything. And what was the first question they started off with that we were...
Oh, yeah, the Pope.
Yeah, the first
Yeah,
Pope.
Connor's not going to forget that one.
So
Honestly, if it comes down to any question on the night, that one.
That had to be the one.
I literally took the sticker off. So we had the mulligan stickers, and your dad put the sticker on that question and gets up and walks away, and I'm like, no, move it. I feel good about Linus.
Oh yeah, Linus. It was what was the second? Who was the second Pope ever?
first Pope after John,
After St. Peter.
after
St.
St.
Peter.
Peter.
Took a chance on Linus.
And it was.
Connor said Linus. He said he had good thoughts about it. We got to the rest of the round, which was just horrible. It was brutal.
No,
Yeah.
we took
Brutal.
8 out of 10.
We took 8 out of 10.
We
but
took 9 out of 10, maybe. We were killing it tonight.
Absolutely murdering. I think we got 10 out of 10 on that.
No.
Because the last round was the round we got 8 out of.
Astronauts, we got 10 out of 10,
Right.
Yeah.
So
which was an amazing round.
Unbelievable.
So we get done. So we get done with the round. As Connor said, my dad gets up. Connor just looks at the sheet. He goes, "No, I'm sure about Linus. Let's move it."
No,
Polls-
not sure about it. I'm all right. Yeah, let's do this. Let's take a chance on. I think I switched to Montgomery, Miss Montgomery, for some random ass question we did not know.
We rolled the dice. And it comes out that as Linus was right, and then basically we took 8 out of 10, and
all of a sudden it was a tiebreaker.
and it was a tiebreaker.
I feel like we had this great build up for this story, and you just went and jumped from like we're climbing the climax, and you just like went through the hill of the climax to the end instead of peaking at the top and like ending it. So basically, that happens. But the most important part of the night was sitting there and they're raffling off the fucking
Oh my God.
like 97
We were waiting.
silent auction items. 1 2 7 5 1 2 7 5. Is there a 1 2 7 5? And then no, okay. And then finally
Down the line.
Terry from across the room like pulls it out of her pocket, and she's 97 years old, and she's like, "Oh, it was me." And right before they're about to announce it, that's how every one of those was.
For probably a good 20, 25 minutes. Just 1, 2, 7, 9.
Woo!
In my dreams tonight.
You're gonna be hearing that.
Yeah, she was just going nonstop. On down the line. And the baskets were not that good. The giveaways.
Oh my God!
But
What was
after-
that one that looked like they just like walked around their house and threw shit in a basket?
All of them. There was a hand vacuum. There was a sewing machine. The best ones were the lottery tickets.
Hands down, always are.
I hope those guys won.
Yeah.
There was a 50-50 raffle that lady, as soon as they got announced that, she got up, took the cash, and sprinted the fuck out of
Did
it.
not-
Yeah.
did not
give
give
it back.
$400, and I don't blame her. And we're like, give it
Yeah.
back.
We're all going, give it back. Literally, not 5 minutes later, they announced the winners, and it's us and 21 in a tie.
Yeah.
And they say, so because there's a tie.
We don't even get to react.
Yeah. We're all going, what?
What's
This is
going to
unreal.
happen? And then, boom, they slap it on us.
Because of the tie, we go to the tiebreaker, and it was how many points you thought you were going to get, and the winner is table 15. And we go insane. Absolutely insane.
And not even 30 seconds, there's an envelope with $400 cash in it given right to your mom.
Yeah. Who wanted to give it right back?
Yeah, it was about to fly away. We're like, wait, whoa.
Yes.
8 $50 bills.
And we're all like, whoa, we're not going to give this all back. Like, we
won
should
this.
divvy this
Let's
up a
give
little
some
bit.
back.
Like, we want to give some back.
Let's give
but,
some back.
And so Danny Boy slips us each a 50. Unreal. So
What we getting at, listeners, is we all got $50. The adults gave $250 back to the vets as a table, And then the youngsters who delivered the victory, they could not have done that without us.
Oh, no. Yeah, no chance. So from there, we take our winnings, and we clearly have to go to River City Casino. Which, by the way, great place, you know?
Yeah.
I think if you haven't been to River City Casino, it's worth a shot going over there.
Here's what you should do. Win $50 each in a trivia night. Say, fuck it, that's some free veteran money. Let's go see what we can make of it.
And as you're rolling out of the parking lot, blast a little "We Are the Champions" so no one forgets who won that night.
Right.
We left as winners.
Yeah, we absolutely left as winners.
And
all
we left River City as winners. You did. We took $50 each, $150.
Right.
But you guys weren't losers either. You lost the 50, but that was play money.
That was play money.
In a way, we transferred it to you.
You're totally right.
I would not have been sour about when we left. Had I not lost, I went all in on what you told me. You told me 5. Go all in. If I was going to bet on any number that night, should have been our table number, the lucky number of the night.
And that happened.
I go all in on 5, and what pops up in roulette? 15.
And that's when I should have been on black odds, because after that, I went black odds, and it missed 3 times in a row. And that's what we should have been on, black odd 15.
Yep. So
And then it went downhill, but you made the day when you put fucking
Jimmy.
8 chips on number 3.
8 chips on 3. That's my dad's favorite number, and I believe that's Rob Witzel's favorite number also. So here comes 3. I say fuck it. Half the stack on 5, or a third on 5, a third on 3, and a third on 15. And what hits? Number 3.
Big time.
$283
Oh.
from 50 that wasn't even ours. Thanks, Vets.
Are you going to donate any of that back?
You know what? I was thinking about a charity to donate that back to. So thanks for mentioning that, Ben. We'll come to that. Maybe Wounded Warrior Project or something.
That charity tonight was like airborne Wounded Warrior.
Yeah.
The guy was real clear about that.
86th Infantry or something?
82nd Airborne.
82nd Airborne.
82nd Airborne.
But he was like, it's not Wounded Warrior, it's airborne Wounded Warrior.
You're right. Which,
How about the guy that died? His widow getting up, just waving around.
Yeah,
what a
that's
night!
good.
How about the table?
Yeah.
The table of girls who were celebrating a birthday.
a lot of powerful
Oh
moments.
my God. How many selfies do you think that one girl took?
An excessive
Oh
amount.
my God.
And-
Why was that table there? I mean, why were we there? But
Well, no. Who goes, hey, it's my birthday. Let's go to this trivia night at the VFW hall.
yeah, seriously.
Pretty
A
bizarre.
table full of girls that were clearly younger than us, too.
Okay, Jessica, we're not fucking going to the VFW.
However, in the car, or in the parking lot, when we saw that they took their parents' like Astro van with the
Props.
captain's seats and everything,
Props.
I had nothing but props there. They probably had a great night in that van.
I took the picture of them. I go, whose van is it? I think it was somebody's parents.
No way. That's
It
awesome.
didn't sound like they rented it. It sounded like they just got it out for the night.
They were like, yeah, we hang out with this van. Yeah, that picture of the girl.
That
Also,
one's spooky.
tell
That's a scary picture.
Tell everybody about your approach on getting that picture.
So we're not gonna get into it. There's a big backstory behind this girl. So this girl would not stop taking selfies. I mean, by the time we even started paying attention, over 50.
The whole time. It was like she was
It was the-
FaceTiming the whole time, but she wasn't.
But she was taking
She
selfies.
was taking selfies the whole time.
So eventually, I guess she either took enough selfies or her phone ran out of battery, and she just had this scowl on her face, and that I wanted to capture. So I told my dad, I go, hey dad, lean a little to your left. So he leans over and goes, smile. He goes, okay. So
That goes, why?
so I zoom in past his head and snap a photo that is just so fun. It's just
She looks like a witch.
she looks just so pissed.
Not to be mean, listeners, but basically we were watching this table and just this, yeah.
She looks like she's looking at her boyfriend
sitting in a very
flirting
weird picture.
flirting with another girl.
Also, this figure in the back
At the bar.
behind her just makes this picture super weird.
Jim, when you see this face, like that just pissed off face? What does that make you think of? What situation?
You know who she looks like? Is like a Harry Potter character, like that's on like the bad.
Like
she's in the
Slytherin?
bad house.
She's a Slytherin?
She's totally a Slytherin.
She definitely looks like a witch.
Yeah,
Yeah, dark jet black hair,
pasty,
pale,
just
and
pasty.
pissed off look on her
Very
face.
focused look.
Yeah,
Just not towards you. Very dark, sullen eyes.
great use of sullen.
Kind of a scowl though, like
It's a
pretty
huge
spooky.
scowl. I
Also,
mean,
the man standing behind her, I can't get over.
he's just
It
staring.
just makes this picture really weird.
I wish we could show the people. Maybe we'll post that picture underneath this when we post it.
Tweet it
or
out.
not.
Yeah, we won't do that.
Yeah.
Let's edit this whole section out.
Let's not.
Anyways, real weird table. They lost. Honestly, we won on the tiebreaker, but what do you think third place? Did second and third place get anything?
I don't think so.
Nothing. We got $400 and they got nothing. And we got 50 and we just went out with it and had a great time.
That was a big win.
I liked so as Connor said before, my dad was a round sponsor. He sponsored one of the rounds of tonight, and so it was supposed to be the second round. At least that's what the sheet said.
Oh,
But
yeah. They screwed that up, too.
But they screwed it up and they said someone else. So my dad's sitting over there. I mean, it was like $100 for a round. I don't think he cared. But
It came
finally,
back to him.
it came back to him. It came back to him in spades.
Yeah.
Because the guy,
Spades.
the guy, the announcer guy is up there and he's like, and to this next sponsor, to the man who keeps me warm in the winter and
yeah.
cool in the summer.
Oh, yeah.
Dan Weiss, Weiss Comfort Systems. Thank you for your donation.
Yeah, that was nice.
That might have been the peak moment of the night.
You're right.
Honestly.
Yeah.
That's when everything was starting to roll our way.
Yeah. Everybody got a little loosey-goosey.
We had 2 bathroom breaks at that point. Got up, checked out all the baskets. We're checking out. We were up on the score. We went next door. We were smoking cigs in the VFW.
How are we forgetting about that? The karaoke next door. And the old dude who got up and just crushed Johnny Cash.
Oh my god!
This guy was like,
In the fedora with the rose in his hat.
I think he was 90s, 100% in his 90s. And he got up there and was like, fuck it, I'm going to go sing karaoke and put on Johnny Cash and just, I hear that train a-coming, and just crushed it.
Just a measure and a half behind. I hear the train a coming.
Yeah, he was. He couldn't keep up with it.
It was a brilliant performance though.
It really was. Man. I got to give some credit. And did you feel like we were getting mean mugged in there since it said
Oh.
members only?
I think there were more women than men in that bar.
No. The second time when we walked in the first time, I feel like we got
There
some
were
looks. The second
So many
time,
old ladies in that bar.
Yeah.
there was one
Oh,
guy
yeah.
at one table that was just side eyeing us, just
Fucking
the
fuck all of
entire
them.
time.
Just treat them
Yeah.
with respect and you're fine. Dude, the VFW is dope.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
It's so funny.
Yes. I love the VF Dub, especially their fish fries. Shout out to their fish fries. About to get fired up here soon.
About that time.
Oh, yeah. Do you think that they use straight up like gallons of oil, or do you think they go old school like bricks of Crisco that melts in?
Crisco usually in the VF dubs.
Really? Like
would-
lard, like just straight lard.
I would think so. That as cheap as you can fry it.
Yeah, that's a good point. What do you think?
I don't know.
Fuck, I'm gonna fry all shit in that cast iron skillet.
Oh,
Yeah, dude, you got to get that down off the wall.
Yeah. Fill that thing with some like Crisco and shit.
Are you ready for cast iron?
Fry chicken in it and stuff. Fish.
Are you ready for cast iron?
I think I couldn't be more ready. I've deserved this my whole life.
Well, what's it still doing up on the wall?
You're right. I gotta season that up. You rub it with oil. You rub it with the Crisco and bake it
You bake it, turn it on hot,
for like 3 hours.
get it
And then
out.
you can't use soap ever.
No, don't wash it ever. Don't get it wet ever. Just scrub it out when you're done.
Wait,
and
really?
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No reason to get it wet.
You can't
can't
use
use
soap.
soap?
Can't use soap on it.
You can rinse it
You
out.
scrub
but,
it out
like,
with like one of those bristle pads or
Yeah.
whatever. Like I'm talking like the wool
Man,
steel.
I totally messed up ours then.
Yeah, cast irons
Oh,
get
man.
fucked up easy.
Ours is way beyond. Yeah, I scrub the shit out of that with soap every night,
Oh, dude, no.
or when I cook.
All right, well, sorry, listeners. Sorry we got on this cast iron skillet combo.
Shit.
I think we should go take a cig break.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's freshen up these cocktails,
What are we gonna have?
and then we get back to some more late nights on Let's Get Comfortable.